First of all, let's take a look at the new EV ELX112P. So this is the 12-inch version of their LiveX powered series. There's also a 15-inch model as well. They both have the same power output. 15 has a little bit deeper frequency response and a little bit higher output. But if you're going to be pairing these with a sub, my typical recommendation is going to go with 12-inch. Here you can see at the top here we have the level for the speaker, loudspeaker level. We've got an EQ switch. You can either have flat response or a mid scoop, or it boosts the highs and the lows. Also have your crossover switch here to switch from full range or crossed over for the subwoofer. We can link this to another speaker. We've got the switch up here to be able to turn the light on the logo on or off, so if you just don't want it on, and if you're in a dark setting and you don't want that light shining, that's fine. On here we also have two inputs. Input 1 has an XLR 1/4-inch combo jack. You're not going to be able to plug like an acoustic guitar or something directly into that. It's made for line level stuff, so if you want to plug in a guitar or something directly into it, you're going to have to use a direct box. Then also right below there we've got two RCA inputs, so if you want to come out of like a CD player or a MP3 player with an adapter, you can come into there directly without using a mixer. So you have your input levels for input 1, you have your input levels for input 2. Input 2 is just a 1/4-inch and XLR jack. And that's basically it. It's really simplistic, really easy to make adjustments to, not much you can mess up. The EV powered speaker also has the capability to be used as a floor monitor wedge as well. So similar to the QSC speaker in that. Now what you can't do with this is you can't fly it. You can't use cables to fly it. And also it doesn't have any sort of yoke kit available for wall or ceiling mounting. And it also does not have, at this point, any custom-made travel cases for portability. So at this point, the QSC K-Series wins over in just having accessories ready to go and different mounting options. You can see here the size of it comparatively to me. You have a pull mount on the top, so if you want to pull mount your speakers, you won't have to use a separate speaker stand. 18-inch front-loaded sub. And the thing that's going to be really important to all you people that are portable is you want to know how difficult this thing is going to be to move around. And looks can be deceiving with this thing. Although it's pretty big, the whole weight is less than 70 pounds. One person can move this in and out of a building without too much of a problem. 2 people can do it without even breaking a sweat. On the back here, show you what's on the back. We've got our main input with a combo 1/4-inch and XLR input. We've got a link out, so if you want to go out to another speaker. And our main volume knob here, we've got a EQ, which you can run flat, or you can run a shelf bass boost, add a little bit more low end there. We've got a switch for our logo, which we can turn off and on, turns the light off and on in the front of the sub. We've got a power input and our power switch. This subwoofer sells for $800 versus $1,050 for the K-Sub and $1,400 for the KW181. So it's really a good price, and I would really recommend getting one for each of your main speakers and just pair it with it. Now, when I asked Electro Voice to send me a sample of the Live Series speakers, I thought I was going to be doing a comparison review that ended up saying, nice try EV, but you still didn't beat the QSC K-Series. Because I just really didn't expect that they would, and especially at the price point. The 12-inch powered speaker here sells for $600, which is $100 less than the 10-inch. Comparatively, this 12-inch to the QSC 12-inch, the QSC 12-inch is $800. So this sells for $200 less. Now, our impressions were, we set up both speakers, both with a flat EQ coming in from the same signal source, and I had multiple people come and listen to it. People that are both techies, and then people that just have an appreciation for music but don't know anything about speakers or mixers or anything like that. So we did pure listening tests, both at low levels and high level. This speaker, just plain and simple, comparatively, direct head-to-head comparison listening test, just sounds better. And I did not think I was going to say that. It has better bass frequency output, even with the QSC K-Series running in deep mode. This still has more bass output. The other thing, the big thing, is that everybody was trying to find the right words to describe the sound difference. And what we came to was the K-Series sounds great, but when compared, it just sounds like there's a wet blanket over it. Doesn't sound quite as clear and as live. When you're listening to music on the LiveX powered speaker, everything sounds very detailed and separated, so you hear individual instruments very well. They don't blend together into a mush of sound. Everything's really, really clear and separated and defined. And we just found it just sounds amazing. I mean, for the price point, $600, it is way, way, way above and beyond anything else out there that I've heard. The best sounding powered speaker I've ever heard. And that was previously what I had said about the QSC K-Series. So this takes the crown now as the best sounding speaker, powered speaker you can get for under $1,000. And it also takes the crown for the price point. So at $600, it's really a steal. If you get a chance to listen to them somewhere, I definitely recommend it. But if you're hinging back and forth on which speaker to go with, if you've listened to the K-Series and you like it, it's still a good line of speakers. It's still something I recommend for portable situations. But in a situation where you're not having to worry about, you're not going to end up mounting it from the ceiling or something like that, you're going to get more for your money out of the LiveX speaker. It just sounds amazing. So for a full setup with subs and mains on each side, a pair on both sides, your whole setup's going to run you $2,800, which is a steal for how good these things sound. My pastor was here to demo and listen to these speakers as well, and the immediate reaction was our other speakers and sub are going to be going on Craigslist, and we're going to be making a purchase pretty soon. So can't give these things any higher recommendation. For all of you haters out there, they're going to tell me that I'm a brand lover or something. This is actually the first EV set speakers that I've recommended from Housetop Media. Previously, QSC has definitely taken the crown, and I don't really have much brand loyalty to anybody. If you make the best product, I'm going to recommend it. And so depending on your situation, if you're able to deal with the restrictions of only mounting on a pole or setting on a shelf, the EV LiveX speakers are definitely my first choice recommendation for any church or band. I hope this review is helpful to you, and hope you check out housetopmedia.com or give us a call at 607-542-9156 and talk to me, and I'll help you through any questions or concerns you may have, and we can talk about the rest of your system and setup. Have a great day. God bless.